Hello, my name is Angela Chandler, and I'm the National Sales Manager with Infinitus Canada. And today I want to talk to you about our Infinitus corporate culture. So, on this slide is our Chairman, Chief Invisible Officer, and Chief Happiness Officer of our LKK Health Products Group, Sammy Lee. And his message is that in 1992 we founded Infinitus. We're committed to providing high quality Chinese herbal health products through continuous innovation. We have gradually boasted unique corporate culture, profound research and development strengths, patented core technologies, quality products, competitive brand value, devoted staff, which has laid a solid basis for our fast growth in the health sector. As we grow, we realize that we must guarantee the quality of raw materials besides R&D and production techniques. So we employ the outstanding supply chain management model and work closely with many Chinese herb plantation bases. With Tianfeng Jian founded, we aim to further excel in this area. In addition, we have established Happiness Capital, hoping to grow an ecosystem of super happiness in which habit changes are encouraged to make everyone live happier. We also actively expand our property investment through continuous pursuit of premium investment properties and professional asset management, funding the corporate growth. In today's fast-changing world, we shall persevere and strive for our mission, the long-term and difficult task. We shall always adhere to the core values, Li Ren, the autopilot leadership model, and the spirit of constant entrepreneurship. We shall ground ourselves in China to serve the world and advocate the premium Chinese health regimen unremittingly. So our corporate culture, Li Ren, which is considering everyone's interest before taking action. Taking a helicopter view is the first key element of Li Ren. And through such a vivid metaphor, it reveals to us that when we take a helicopter view, everything is the same on the world from above. We'll gain a broader and more panoramic perspective. And such a helicopter view will deliver better mentalities and approaches and make a big difference in our achievements. We believe in the going from the I to we mindset. We need to find solutions that not only best serve our own interests, but also others' interests. We should be considered before I. Trusting others first paves the way for developing the we mindset. The we is bigger than I mindset is a comprehensive thinking approach and an ability to see the panoramic picture in viewing things. If we can adopt the we mindset instead of the I mindset, we can acquire a broader view of the whole picture, which will not only enable us to make sense of what we do, but also help us to do things better. And then from a today to a tomorrow mindset. We think of we not only in today, but also in tomorrow, and we should find solutions that not only matter to us today, but also tomorrow and beyond. Thinking from others' perspective is the second element of Li Ren. It tells us that we should think from the angles of others and the whole picture instead of only focusing on me. Rising above the I mindset is in doing everything, we should first realize our blind spots. Only by doing so can we embrace different voices and stay open to different suggestions. By thinking from a panoramic view and gathering different suggestions, we can reduce our blind spots through constant studies and accumulation. Thinking from others' perspectives is in communicating with others. We need to imagine that if we were that person, what would we do? It's a really simple yet effective approach to help us switch our roles and see clearer ideals of what we really want. When we focus on motives, we need to focus on others' motives apart from their actions and the consequences. Keeping others' motives in perspective and trying to understand the rationales behind their actions can make them feel trusted and respected. Therefore, everyone can pitch in with their wisdom and resources to jointly solve the problems. Caring about others' feelings is making others feel respected and win their recognition and engagement. Coaching rather than lecturing. We can get on with others as if we're their coach. We don't have to tell anyone what they need to do. We can coach them. Let them feel respected, valued, and recognized by encouraging and inspiring them, so we're helping them to unleash their own potential. Proactive listening is really important. We can demonstrate our attention to others by listening proactively, not only to what they're saying and the audible voices, but also the silent voices. This will help us identify their real needs and make them feel respected and recognized. Thus, we'll be able to again win their understanding and trust. Looking through the tip of the iceberg. By looking through the tip of the iceberg, we can find the reasons under the surface and truly understand others and focus on their true feelings. This will help us reduce our blind spots and better comprehend the essential nature of the world and master the norms. And appreciating the difference. The people that can appreciate the difference will be able to discover the talents of every team member and find ways to help them support and reinforce each other. In this way, they can draw upon each other's strengths in creating a desirable synergy. And the outcome of appreciating the difference is 1 + 1 is 2. Another part of our corporate culture is constant entrepreneurship. Constant entrepreneurship is the spirit of Lee Kum Kee. The Lee Kum Kee Health Products Group has inherited and enriched the spirit by encouraging innovations and scaling new heights. What constant entrepreneurship conveys is a spirit and philosophy that is to keep up the entrepreneurial passion, pursue new frontiers, and to open new vistas by venturing into uncharted waters. Constant entrepreneurship comprises 4 facets: 6677, which translates to acting as soon as you see a prospect of success. Don't wait. Break through and innovate. Never set limits, and be effectiveness oriented. Corporate culture autopilot leadership model. Again, another part of our culture. The autopilot leadership model is a unique management model initiated by the Lee Kum Kee Health Products Group with the objectives of creating a feel-good atmosphere in the company to unleash the staff's potential so as to attract more talents and guarantee the long-term success of the company. Choosing the right talent. It's a culture fit and capability. Culture fit and capability is a very important principle in recruitment at LKK HPG, as we will always first consider the candidate's culture or disposition, namely to see whether his or her demeanor, mentality, and values are compatible with the culture of the company. We position people properly. We assign staff to positions best suiting their strengths after fully evaluating and understanding their ethics, capabilities, aptitude, and strong suits. We dare to employ people more competent than we are. That's one of the most important values of a leader. It lies in leading the team to achieve the goals and focusing on the contribution and performance of the team. A leader can accomplish more ambitious targets with their team by bringing in staff more capable than they are. And our competency model. We have formulated a competency model which enables the leaders to conduct a scientific assessment of the aptitude and capability of staff. Such a model is highly effective, repeatable, and practicable in selecting the right talents. And as I'm talking about these things for our corporate culture, keep in mind your own team and your own business and how all of these things can translate into how you manage your team and coach your leaders to becoming the best of themselves and unleashing their full potential. We've created a high trust environment. We trust others first. And to build trust and create a high trust environment, we need to trust others first, believing that their acts and deeds are out of goodwill. We focus on intentions when making a judgment. We need to first look at their motives. For example, what is the reason behind it? Leading by example is important. We need to set an example for others when asking them to do something. Connecting the say and the do is a prerequisite for winning the trust of others. Active listening and open communication. Through active listening, we can get to the bottom of others' real thoughts and their ways of doing things. Through open communication, we can enhance the cohesion of the team. And appreciating the differences. Through appreciating differences, we can find ways to engage our staff or our teams in interdependency and mutual reinforcement, and thereby realizing the desired outcome of 1 + 1 is 2. Having a highly effective team. This is where we is bigger than I. We endorse that the interests of the company is larger than those of the individuals. We agree that the value created by us is way larger than the value created by me. We bigger than I is an important guarantee for the high performance of the team. We advocate high effectiveness and pursue maximum outcomes with minimum input of time, financial, and human resource commitment. We advocate leveraging on each other within the company. Only by cooperating with each other and extending mutual support can we share the resources and draw upon each other's strengths to form a complete work chain and realize the smooth operation of the company. We confront issues directly. We encourage speaking straight and candidly in a face-to-face manner and discourage the indirect communication, suspicion of others' motives, and taking things personally at work. This is sometimes hard to do, but you always have to keep in mind we is bigger than I, and we are always looking on how we can be one team and succeed together. We dare to take accountability. We advocate the active sharing of pressure and responsibility within a team. When problems occur, we should face up to the responsibility, try in earnest to solve the problems, and make precautions to prevent the repetition of similar problems. We need to learn from our mistakes. Having a common goal. The concept of Dao Tian Di Jiang Fa is derived from the ancient military treatise Sun Tzu's Art of War. It is employed in formulating development strategies of the company. Based on this concept, we have built a model to serve as the strategic thinking platform for the company as one common goal. We have involvement to translate vision into reality. We must make sure that every team member is doing their best and aligning their goals with that of the team with full endorsement and support. We advocate that there should be unanimous understanding on the direction and target within a team to build a real consensus. All team members should pull together in one heart and mind to achieve that common goal. A unified voice, or once a consensus is reached in the form of a decision, each team member should act in the larger interest by dropping divergence and respecting and supporting the consensus so as to work towards the common goal. And walk the talk. We advocate that the whole team should support the consensus and reach the goal of the team with real actions. So if you're going to walk, or if you're going to talk the talk, you need to make sure that you're walking the walk. Effective empowerment, which is the outcome. This is the first step of effective empowerment. The authorizer should always let the authorized person know what to achieve. This requires the authorizer and the authorized person to discuss, identify, and specify the goals to reach a consensus. Parameters is the second step of effective empowerment. The authorizer should explain the limits and allowed authority to the authorized person so that the latter has a clear idea of their working boundaries. Effects is the third step of effective empowerment. And this is the team leader should explain to the team the significance of the task and the value created by finishing the task. Resources is the fourth step of effective empowerment. And this is the team leader providing the team members with financial, material, time, and human resources, as well as coaching support in the process. And accountability is the fifth step of effective empowerment. And again, the team leader should ask the team members to commit to key details such as required time, invested resources, and progress assessments. Coaching and developing talent. Learn, practice, and coach. We advocate that in performing a task, we should first learn how to go about it from the actual work or from the experienced colleagues. Then we should apply it to the work, during which we should summarize experience and translate it into our expertise and share it with other colleagues. Patience, firmness, and tolerance. In the process of coaching staff, we need to be patient when they make certain errors or mistakes to give them sufficient maneuvering space. But in the talent cultivation, we must always stay firm on issues of principles. Should there be any violation of principles, we must be tough in handling it. For the head of a team, their sense of achievement comes from the growth of their subordinates and the success of their team. A team leader should be bold enough to bring in staff more capable than they are, be able to appreciate the difference, and create opportunities for their team members to show their talents, and to help the staff grow as the team achieves success. All of this shows the tolerant mindset of the team leader. Having a winning mindset. Win refers to the desire to win. It means making continuous breakthroughs, daring to make innovations, never assigning limits, pursuing dreams fearlessly, and striving to be the best in everything that we do. As a coach, we should inspire our staff's morale or team members' morale, encourage our staff to aim higher, and help them fortify their conviction to win. Facilitation is an instructive coaching skill. The director would raise questions to inspire their staff to engage in active thinking in order to clarify their minds. Such an approach is better than the director giving answers directly or imposing the instructions on their staff. Let people think for themselves, come up with their own ideas, and capitalize on that. Encouragement can also help your staff or team members shore up their confidence and motivate them to strive ahead. It can also arouse their sense of a commitment and responsibility to help them unleash their untapped potential and achieve higher ambitions. So with all that being said, I hope that you understand our corporate culture at Infinitus, Seeley G. Wren, the autopilot leadership model, and our core values. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me and learn about our corporate culture. If you have any questions, you can contact us via telephone at 1-416-798-0888. Email at us at inf.ca@infinitus-int.com. You can find us on Facebook at Infinitus Innovations Canada, on Instagram at Infinitus Canada Official, and on our YouTube page, Infinitus Canada. Thank you again. I wish you a great day and nothing but health, happiness, and wellness.